The Psychotic Time Wasters present Whose League Is It Anyways? This season starring Who Put His Commander Down, Flip It, and Reverse Your Spell. Well, that's for sure. If you'll find the name for two, it's PTW Vo. He has altered the deal. Pray he does not alter it further. It's PTW Wiz. His deck is King Crag approved. You know, because of the mythology. It's fine. Becoming ashes so that he may rise from them, it's PTW King. Are you not entertained? You know, because if not, you'll be maimed. It's PTW Dust. Playing one of the main characters from the new Magic the Gathering game, Baldur's Gate 3, it's Astus. Gut needs goblins. Angry red goblins. Gut needs goblins. Angry red goblins. It's PTW G-Man.
Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to Whose League Is It Anyways? What are we on? Season 9, Match 7? Good lord, it's a lot. And in this morning's match, we have PTW G-Man, PTW Astus, PTW Vo, and PTW Kink. Astus is honorary PTW day. How's everybody doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, the fight for who goes first today was very interesting. G-Man won with a 3.
Woohoo! I had to roll off with a 2.
If you're new around here, Whose League Is It Anyways is the best Commander League game show on the internet where everything is made up and the points are the only thing that matters. We make decks every season to different restrictions and rules, and this season is the best of the rest. The commanders that got passed over in previous seasons. But that's enough about the silly old rules. Let's get into the points. Vo, how are we looking going into Season 9, Match 7 of Whose League?
We got Wiz out in front with 27, followed up by Def with 25. Then we got a split for third with Vo, Astus, and Vinyl at 23. We got Kink with 20, and coming up the rear, it's G-Man with 19.
Excelente. And don't forget, you out there, yes, you in chat can vote and affect the points, and especially this season because your points are the bonus double category that we've been doing. So don't forget, stick around and vote. If everybody's ready, it looks like everybody's got their 7s. We're good to go. G-Man, you're on the play when you're ready.
All right, we're going to draw, and then we're going to slap down this here mountain and pass.
All right. Let's draw a card. You gotta play a forest. Tap that forest for a hardened scales and pass turn.
He's fucking starting already. We're going to draw. We're going to, let's do a swamp, and then we'll tap that swamp for a blood-soaked champion. Can't block and has raid 2, which basically means I can play him from my graveyard as long as I've attacked. Pass turn.
Draw. Go with a Mystic Sanctuary pass.
Draw. Plains. Tap 2. You know him. You love him. Humble D. Pass turn.
Oh, yeah.
Draw. Let's put out a plains as land for turn. You gotta tap 2 to get Acolyte of Bahamut on the board and pass turn.
We are going to untap and draw. We will play a mountain. That'll be it for now. We'll go to combat. We'll just go ahead and swing this blood-soaked at Astus for, you know, being the most threatening at the moment with his enchantments. And get that first blood.
With that whole no board, I see.
Yeah. I see that hardened scales. Pass turn.
It's a meaningless by itself.
Untap, draw. Island. Pass.
Untap. Draw. Tap Humble D. Draw 2 more. And we'll give it to Kink.
Oh,
You gotta pass over me, huh? You gotta pass over me and give the Humble Deflector to the
me
guy
like
that's
that.
in the face.
Do me
Is that how
like
it's
this.
gonna be?
That's how it's gonna be.
I'm hoping he will pass it to you, or Vo, and Vo will
Astus
pass
really
it to
wanted
you.
that D.
We'll pay 1 red for goblins who's there, and pass the turn.
Draw. Let's play a forest as land for turn. I'm gonna tap 3 for an Orzhov Advocist.
That's a Wanty Malison right there.
And with that, I will pass my turn.
I'm gonna untap and draw. Astus.
Yo.
if I give you this Humble D, will that kind of quell the blood feud that I feel brewing here?
Yeah, I can say that.
Okay. I'm gonna tap Humble D and give it to my buddy Aestus.
Fantastic. I will not betray you in any meaningful way.
We're going to draw to play a mountain. I think I want to do 3 for a Phoenix of Ash. Has flying and haste, and I can pay 3 to give it +2/+0 until the end of turn, and it can also escape from the graveyard. And it escapes the +1 counters. Go to combat. You got a goblin. Vo is open. I did smack Aestus, and
Well, I can protect myself now.
just gave him some D. Yeah, you can also protect yourself now. Wait. That Orzhov guy's a creature, but I also got flying.
I mean, that is true.
But I'm going to do Blood Soaked at Vo, and I'm going to do Phoenix at G-Man. Spread it around for the opening. Pass turn, as long as no blocks.
At the end step, I'm going to cast Rattle Chains. He's a flying 2/1 that lets me cast Spirits, so they had Flash. I'm going to play an island. And tap 3 for Callow Juice. And I'm going to pass.
Untap. Draw. But we're going to pay 1 for Skark Prospector. Sacrifice Goblin, add 1 red. And then we'll pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Who wants some Orzhov?
Me!
Well, we'll take some Orzhov. Guitar
I'll
Man,
also take some more Zov.
you'll take some Orzhov. Guitar Man, you want some Orzhov?
What's that?
At the beginning of my upkeep, each player may put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature they control. If they do, you can't attack me.
Yeah, I can. I'll do that.
All right. The Orzhov Advocates will go ahead and give itself 3 +1/+1 counters.
That's a one-team Allison.
Draw. Let's play Plains as land for turn. I'll tap off this Humble Defector. Let's pass it on to Vo.
Whoa!
No, it's going to be one of those games, huh? Okay, I see. Let's go ahead and tap 3. We put Lae'zel on the board. And with that, I will pass my turn.
Untap. Draw. Here we go with a swamp. We're going to tap 4. Cyrex, Carrier of the Flame. You know him, you love him. He's your favorite Phoenix with haste and flying. That's a commander.
Yeah.
And we're going to go to combat.
Yeah.
And we are going to swing. Vo, how big is your flying blocker? 2/2?
A 4/3.
Oh my god. Well, Cyrex and Phoenix coming at G-Man. 3 commander, 4 reg in the air. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Let's use the D and send the D on home.
Woo!
Play an island. And we'll pay 4 to cast Dreamborn Muse. Put a key counter on Callow Juice. And the Dreamborn Muse at your upkeep, you mill cards equal to the number of cards in your hand.
Oh, Jesus.
Yippee-ki-yay!
Alright, well, we'll gotta die.
No, everybody calm down. I'm going to pass.
No, there is
Yeah,
no
that's
calm.
not okay.
Everybody calm down.
No, there is no calm. You have erased the chill from the board.
Untap. Mill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's fine. Just put them in there. Don't even look at them. Just put them in there, you know?
I'm gonna look at them to gauge how mad I
don't
am at you.
Well, see, that's where you messed
Oh
up.
my god, land!
And see, that's where you messed up. You shouldn't have looked at them.
Impact Trimmer.
No, that's where you messed up. You
Exile,
shouldn't have made a
Unbreakable Formation, Aki Coldfinger, and Moria Marauder.
Look at how many not lands there were, though. I'm helping.
I'm helping.
I'm sensing a lot of tension.
Me too. I don't understand.
I'm gonna draw. Hey, look at there. I'm gonna play this here mountain. I'm going to tap Humble D and send it over to Asus.
Alright.
We're gonna pay 1 red and 1 white for Surveyor Scope. We're gonna pay
Nice.
1 red for Goblin Guide. Let's see here. Kink. You want to reveal the top card of your deck and maybe put it in your hand if it's a land?
It is Warstorm Surge. That ain't a land.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, does it
You
go
take
back on
2
top?
though.
Oh, I take 2?
Yeah.
Does it go
Yeah,
back
he
on
has to
top?
swing.
Oh, he's swinging at me for 2?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I
I
mean,
was
I'm gonna
asking
block.
you.
How are you going to block?
Oh, he can't block. Fuck, I'm taking 2. No, no! Text on the card, my nemesis!
And I will pass the turn on that note.
All right, let's get the show over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Look, I mean, I got a mill 7 too, guys. You know, I'm just saying, we're all in this together.
You're not gonna
You
make
like
that
it.
for you.
I don't like it any more than
No.
you do.
No, you take your lies.
I'm not a graveyard deck, you know.
All right, let's play Force his land for turn. Let's tap off this Humble Defector and send it to Vo.
Wee.
Upkeep. Who wants Aura's Hav?
Me.
Me.
I'm gonna take some of that.
All right. We're going to put 4 +1/+1 counters on Lae'zel.
We're putting them on Goblin Guide.
I'm putting them on Cyrix.
I'm going to tap 3. Use that to play Scale the Heights. I'm just going to put 2 +1/+1 counters on Lae'zel. I gain 2 life. And I can play another land, which I will do now. Throw down Plains. Then I'm going to tap 3 to play a Jade Orb of Dragonkind. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's better than it was. And with that, I will pass turn.
All right, we're gonna untap, draw. We gotta mill that card I drew. We gotta mill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fuck me.
Do I have to?
No.
Just kink. Look, I'm putting some stuff in there. I know it's what you like, buddy.
The Humble D is in there now.
We don't need 2 Ds. That's
Yeah,
too
we
many
do.
Ds.
2 Ds is great.
You heard it
Well, I
here
settled for
first.
one,
2
we'll keep it that
Ds
way.
is great.
That's about to be a soundbite. You know, we okay, that was actually fine. What you did was fine.
It's not fine.
We're going to think about how we're gonna kill that fucking thing, though.
Oh, come on. It's just 2/2. It's not a big deal. You know he has a 9/9 commander, right?
Oh, but that's my friend.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's my friend.
Look, I'm giving you +1 counters, man.
I know.
2 of them.
And I appreciate it. Okay, here's the deal. I can't do 9 damage, but I can do 2. And your Dreamborn Muse might make me mill something that'll let me take care of his commander. So, we are going to tap 4. And we're going to Magma Quake for 2.
Oh my god.
2 damage to each creature without flying and each planeswalker.
Oh my god. The D is gone.
So it's
Damn,
just
should have
gonna
put the counters on my Dreamboard Muse shit.
it's just gonna kill Skirk Prospector then. So I'm fine with that.
2 damage to everything without flying.
My board is okay.
We will then go to combat. And 5 from Cyrix is getting swung. Here comes the man. 5 in the air. Commander damage 2.
Even when there's no goad, there's goad. That's crazy.
Right? Pass turn.
So
Tap draw. Island commander. Pass.
untap. Draw, because I don't have to mill 7. Woohoo. Feels good.
You're
Did
welcome.
my Humble D get passed back to me or
It's dead.
Your Humble D died from the magma quake.
Oh yeah, that's right. How many lands does everyone have?
I have 5, I think. No, maybe
I have
6.
5.
Alright, everyone has more than me, so by 2, someone cracked Surveyor Scope. and get 3 lands.
That's a wanting Malison right there.
Not everything is a Yuan-Ti Malison.
Plains.
But those are.
We'll do a plains, and a mountain. Feels good. Alrighty. And then we're going to play land for turn, command tower. Let's do 2 plains for folk hero. And we'll do 3 red for gut. And go ahead and pay 1 red and 1 white for Battlecry Goblin. And I will choose to draw off of that. And then I will go to combat. I'm going to swing my 4/4 Goblin Guide over at Everyone Can Hurt It. It's just an attack trigger, though, right? Yeah, I'll swing it at Kink. And I will tap. Well, and then I will choose to sacrifice Goblin Soothsayer and turn it into a skeleton, which will also be going at Kink. Menace skeleton. So you have 8 total coming at you.
The thing that's not the skeleton.
It's a 4/4.
What you
I'll
doing,
block it.
cat?
It's just the reveal the top thing.
I'll block it.
Alright, well, you still have reveal the top because it's an attack trigger.
Bloodline Pretender.
And then I will pass the turn.
All right. I will discard gently this feline. Untap. Upkeep. Who wants some Orzhov?
Me.
Some Orzhov for Catan, man. King,
I
want some Orzhov?
do. You know
Some
it,
Orzhov.
baby.
Put it on Skelly.
Put it
you
on
want some Orzhov?
Cyrix.
I don't like that. Awkward.
You're allowed to say yes.
Awkward.
It's okay.
Everything's awkward. You just keep pumping up this flyer. That's fine.
Cool. Let's put the 4+1s on the Advocist. Spread it around a bit. Then we'll draw. Play a Plains as land for turn. Let's tap Jade Orb of Dragonkind for a green, a Plains, and a Forest. Then we'll use that to play Dramoka the Eternal, who will come into play with 3+1/+1 counters. And 5 left. Pass turn.
All right, we're going to untap and draw. Okay. Looking here. Okay. Let's do 5. Yeah. Archpriest of Shadows. You know it, you love it. It's a wanting Malison.
Apparently this game is just Yuan-Ti Malison's.
You get a 1-team Malison. You get a 1-team Malison.
We'll back up
Everybody.
its abilities onto Cyrix. And we'll go to combat. Cyrix will swing in the air at G-Man for 7. Commander.
God, what's that total now?
15, I believe.
Yeah, I'm dangerous.
And that'll activate the ability. And we will get back a Burnished Heart. And then I will move to Instep. And we will have Cyrix's ability go off. And we will do 7 damage to Asta's face.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a choice.
And we will then pass turn.
That's a choice. Untap draw. Let's do 3 for Kefnit's Monument. Blue creatures I cast cost 1 less to cast, and whenever I cast a creature, target creature does not untap during its controller's next untap step. Plain Island. And gonna go get some while the getting's good. We're gonna go 8 in the air, Kink.
Woo! Not me.
Yep, no air blockers.
Boom! Big fat 8 damage. Then I'm gonna pass.
All right. Untap. Draw. Mountain. Pay 2 red, 1 white. For Goblin King. All gobos have Mountain Walk and get +1/+1. Fuck you, Kink. And then we're going
Outlaw
to
3.
That sucks.
pay 2 white, 2 red for Empty the Warrens. Create 2 1/1 red goblins. And it will copy because I cast 1 before it to make 2 more 1/1 red goblins. 4 1/1 red goblins. I will choose the draw when the first one comes in. I like that. We're going to go to combat. We're going to swing Battlecry Goblin and Skelly at Kink and sacrifice one of the goblins that just came in play to make another skeleton, also going at Kink.
Okay.
And that will trigger Battlecry Goblin, which will make a goblin that's attacking that will also be going at Kink. So let's see here. You have a 6/3 Menachem coming at you, a 4/1 Menachem coming at you, a 3/3 Goblin coming at you, and a 2/2 Goblin coming at you.
So I'll just block a skeleton, and I'll have to take everything else.
Are you gonna take?
9.
I'm guessing block the 6/3 skeleton.
Oh, there's a 6/3 one. Yeah.
Then you'll take 9 total.
Yep.
Pass turn.
All right, untap. Who wants some more Tav?
Me.
No.
Interesting.
It's enough
Refusing
being
to-
goaded. That's enough being goaded. That's enough.
That's not goading. Not really.
I'm gonna put the +2/+2 on Skelly.
Gink, do you want some more Tav?
I mean, yeah, that's all I got going for me.
All right, let's put 4 +1/+1 counters on Dramoka the Eternal. This will untap, and I will draw a card. It's definitely one of those games. I've done nothing but draw land. It's stupid.
Hell yeah. Let's see what he's gonna do, folks.
Let's tap 4. We're going to use that to play a Ward Scale Dragon, which will come into play with 3 +1/+1 counters. Let's start making some things happen.
Punch Kink.
I see you've been beaten up on my friend there.
Can you punch yourself? Is that an option?
Yeah, I was about to say that's what needs to happen. But no, you should be punching people. You got a bunch of big stuff.
5, 6, 7, 8,
It's
10.
pretty gruesome over there.
Let's go ahead and tap 5. I'm going to use that to play Bond of Discipline.
Let me think about this. Hold up. Hold up.
Well, hang on now. This ain't coming at you. I need to put that on the line right now. This don't involve you.
This don't involve you. Oh my god. It's gonna be so much life. I mean, and if you kill both of them, I'm gonna be.
I can only tap. Well, I don't have enough to kill both of them. I done did the math. I have to pick one or the other.
I'm gonna pay 2, and I'm gonna cast Thassa's Rebuff. Counter target spell unless its controller pays X, where X is your devotion to blue, which is 3.
Well, that changes my priorities a little bit. I was just gonna leave you be.
I know.
I was just gonna let you alone.
I know. It's gruesome over here.
Well
Gotta-
then, new plan. Let's swing. Because I'd be petty like that.
Of course. I think before you declare attacks, because I can't. Oh, that guy can't attack this turn. Never mind. Go on with yourself.
No, dragon can't. Let's go ahead and swing this Advocist, this Champion, and this Dramoka at Vo. Dramoka will bolster Lae'zel. So Lae'zel is going to get 4 +1/+1 counters, bring it up to around 10. That is 24, 25, 26, 28, 33 points of damage.
Yeah, it's a lot. I'm gonna pay 1, and I'm gonna cast Shacklegeist. He's a 2/2 flyer, can only block flyers. Gets counter on Juice. And it'll trigger my monument, so Lae'zel won't untap next turn.
All right.
don't want to throw Juice under the bus, but it's looking gruesome. Okay, we'll block the 12 and take 21.
Oh, 21? Okay. That's the end of my turn. I pass.
Whoop-a-doo.
I think, remember, I gave you the humble D first. I think you should not swing at me.
Oh, ha.
Look, you only got hit by a horde last time because you kept on swinging at me.
Well, look, I mean, to
Gentlemen,
be fair,
there's a problem around here.
The only reason that
And if you leave me alive, I can help take care of Astus.
Look,
on
the
my
only
turn.
reason that I've been swinging Cyrix as you is because Vo had a blocker, and I got to take the stuff from Astus to make Cyrix bigger to do more damage with Cyrix's ability. You understand? You just were the unlucky
Yeah, I'm
chosen
just
one.
saying, but if you kill me, I can't help you kill Astus.
I don't think anyone can kill Astus.
Oh, I can do a lot of damage on my turn.
Why didn't you do it last turn? Instead, you attacked
Have the
me!
card in my... Because I didn't have enough mana. I have enough mana now.
Oh,
And enough power to do it.
I understand.
Now, I need you to understand that I was going to avenge you until Vo fucked up my plan.
I understand.
I do understand that also. But you're also scary. I'm trying to save myself.
I'm going to tap for Graveshifter. Enters the battlefield. Return creature from grave to hand. Also, it's a Phoenix. We're going to get the Archpriest of Shadow to my hand. We like that one. See, here's the thing, G-Man. Points. Right?
They are what matter.
Okay. Have fun dying to Asus.
Well, I mean, yeah, that was pretty much always going to be a thing if I didn't draw another kill spell to deal with his bigger stuff that I can't deal with.
I mean, right now you got a 9/9, and then you can shoot his dragon that's untapped for 9 too. So
I can Death Touch something this turn because I did bring something back, and that is the plan.
I mean, you don't even have to Death Touch. You're just gonna shoot the dragon for 9 damage. I mean,
But I can't attack Astus. Oh, I mean, I can, but it won't do damage.
My God, you can't attack him, no.
Yeah.
No, you took the auras of.
That's why I didn't take it.
It's not good if you can opt into it.
What are you proposing, G-Man? I mean, like, I'm. It's unknown what you are gonna do.
I can do 24 damage to him on my turn.
That's a lot of nuts!
That is a lot of nuts.
And then to kill
And actually,
me.
if you plan on attacking me, no, you can't because you also took the Orzhov Advocate.
I can do it without attacking.
All right.
Yikes.
See, that was always my plan, is that I could deal with Astus with my Cyrix ability.
Yikes.
Or I could just attack G-Man, get the points, and then kill something on Astus's board. I'm gonna go to combat, and I'm gonna swing Cyrix at G-Man. I gotta slurp up them points.
Alright.
So if you got something, G-Man.
Is that commander? Or...
That is commander.
Yeah. Yeah, which kills me.
Swords.
22.
Use your swords. Oh.
I don't have swords in my hand.
Dang.
It got milled away.
So 9 damage, baby. Bling bling. That's turn.
Oh boy. I think it's tough. I'm gonna cast Flux. Each player may discard any number of cards and then draws that many cards.
I'm going to discard my 2 and draw 2 more.
What did I get?
That doesn't help much.
Island. Okay.
I'm gonna discard Scooby and draw 1.
Okay. Feel like now I'm cooking. I'm gonna do 2 and cast Nebelgast Herald. When I cast it, I'll keep Dramoka tapped. And when he enters the battlefield, I'll tap the Graveshifter, and get a key counter. And I'll go to combat, and I'll go bonk Astus for 8.
Alright.
I will pass the turn, and Jushu will flip into Draco. I can remove a key counter to make you pay 2 more for a spell.
Great.
Good, yes. Good.
Alright. Well, who wants Orzhov?
Yeah, I'm good on that this time. Cyrix is big enough now.
That's
Cyrus
fine,
is
I'm more than happy to
big
take more
enough.
counters. Let's
Yeah,
put
I need the
4
freedom to choose where I attack.
on,
It's tempting, but
put 4 more on Lae'zel. Plains is land for turn, because land is all I can draw. And all my draw is somewhere else in my deck.
woo!
I even put more in, and I'm still not getting it. That's crazy. Alright, so all I have to defend myself with is this Advocist. I can bonk for some damage, but that's only going to get blocked. It's going to leave me open to get attacked. So I suppose the only reasonable thing to do now is to pass turn.
Then we will untap. Squee goes back to my hand at my upkeep. We'll draw. We're going to play Mountain. And we're going to play, for 5, Archpriest of Shadow. It's great.
It's back again.
Don't try it. Okay, the picture won't load.
Oh,
What?
I can counter it.
Oh, you could.
I
Do
could.
it.
What are your intentions?
My
gonna hurt you.
intentions would be...
Oh, now you care about intentions. Now you give a shit about whether or not something involves you.
My intentions would be to bring back probably Burnished Heart.
What about that 9 damage?
Well,
That's a lot of damage.
you got a big flyer over there, I notice.
It's tapped, but yeah.
But, you know, there's a bigger thing over there, so, you know, I think that's where it's going to go.
Okay.
Okay.
You do you.
So I'm going to go to combat. And I'm going to swing Cyrix at Aestus.
Alright, well, I don't have a blocker at the moment, so I take how much?
9 commander. And then we'll go to end step, and Cyrix's ability will happen, and we will kill, I guess, your commander, because it's the biggest?
Cyrix has death touch, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
And that's it, pass turn.
End step. I'm gonna cast Departed Deckhand. When I cast it, we're gonna keep Cyrix tapped, and when it enters the battlefield, we're gonna tap Orzhov Advocus. And we're gonna untap draw.
I love not playing.
Perfect. Welcome to a
Is
Blue
it tap
Mage's
for
fantasy.
1 turn, or is it tap burn?
It doesn't untap during your next turn.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm playing Island. Pay 2 for Folio of Fancies. And then let's do a little combat. Let's go bonk kink 8 in the air.
8 in the air is a thing I can't, you know.
Boom,
block.
bam, 8, slap.
Block it. No blocks.
Then I'm gonna pass. 1 card in hand. If anybody's
Alright,
wanting to know that.
untap. Upkeep. I guess y'all don't want it. I'll take it.
Yeah, you got it. It's all you, buddy.
We'll put 4 plus 1 at 3 now. 3 plus 1 plus 1. Draw. That's interesting. Let's play a forest as land for turn. We're going to tap 3 to play an Inspiring Call.
Nice.
I've only got 2 creatures now.
That's
But I will
something.
draw and they gain indestructible.
That's something.
Completely useless. Thanks, deck. Glad to see you got my back. Well, at least at this point I can possibly get a blocker down. Tap the 5 necessary to resurrect my commander. Then I'll go to combat and attempt to get some points by swinging 15 at Kink in the air.
1
Damn.
mana. Swords to Plowshare. GG.
Man,
Get him!
I didn't know they printed that in every color.
Sure do.
Every single one.
This is Source of Plowshares, literally Source of Plowshares, but it's just red. It's like Wizards. Why?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
All right, now the challenge is to not die. Pass.
On the end step, I'm gonna pay 3 into folio. We both draw 3 cards.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Why are 2 of these lands?
I don't know, but I'm gonna untap draw. Oh boy. Island. That's gonna do it right there. I imagine. I mean, definitely. What am I saying? 3, we're going to cast Fraying Sanity on Aestus. At the end step, you mill X, where X is the number of cards that went to your graveyard this turn.
Okay.
And then we're going to pay 6 and sack a creature to cast Cut Your Losses with a copy from Casualty. So you'll mill half of your library, and then whatever's left, you'll mill half of that, and then at the end step, you'll mill the rest of your deck out.
Great.
Cut your losses.
Woo! That's spicy.
It's a little spicy.
Is that a 2-card combo?
You know, I was thinking it when I was doing it, but I was like, well...
It sure does win me the game. I don't know. I feel like since you have to sacrifice, that means it requires 3 cards.
Yeah.
Fair enough. It also only kills one player. It doesn't win the game. In this scenario, it wins the game, but like in general, it doesn't win the game.
I think that'll be it, right? GG? GG.
Yeah.
GG.
Scorings?
So, the splashiest play. Start with G-Man.
Louis, your last play, for sure. Splashy, Mr. Vo. And Ace just did a bunch of damage in one turn, so he'll get the runner up. I can't remember
He
what.
did almost try to one-shot me there.
Yeah.
You counter my spell. Die!
Well, yeah, basically. It's like I now specifically. It's like, whoa, this ain't coming at you. It's got
Yeah, but you gaining
anyway.
you
It's like,
gaining 30 life would have been brutal.
splashiest play. I'm gonna get the first one up to Kink for the Death Touch backdoor kill on my commander. That was an interesting play.
Sneaky.
I suppose I have to give the runner up to Vo for his bullshit.
You don't have to, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
He does take those.
We do take those.
I'm going to give my 2 points to Mountain Walk Goblin. That was splashy to me anyways. And I'm going to give my 1 point...
Trauma.
Yeah, trauma. The 1 point's tough. Let's give it to... I like Inspiring Call.
Hell yeah.
Drawing cards, getting counters. It's just good value play. It was like, spice.
I'm gonna give 2 to the Arc Priest with Cyrix. That card is just sick in that fucking deck. And we're gonna give the 1 to I think Scope for 3.
Woohoo! Yeah, I
Love a
love
good scope. We love a good scope. Chat.
Donald Duck Scope.
So it looks like there's a lot of chatting going on. It looks like they're talking about rebuff tap down, rebuff tap down. That seems like the one.
That was the turning point for sure.
And also egg.
Of course. All right, I'll take it to G-Man for the best theme.
Obviously me. No.
It's all about
Let's
me.
see. I need a quick recap of your themes.
Rising from the ashes.
Yeah, we got
you did
Phoenixes.
that.
I am
Well-milled people.
Spirits.
Okay, and Asus is being
Plus
a big bully.
1 counter time.
+1 dragons, yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
That's right, it's +1 dragons.
Yeah, there's a lot of dragons.
I feel like I'm going to give the 2 to Kink for. I feel like you were doing Rising from the Ashes stuff, and probably the one going to Aces. He was putting a lot of counters on stuff.
That was a lot of counters.
That was a lot of counters.
We do have to first turn to ashes to then rise from them.
Okay, 2 points to Guitar Man most definitely, because that's a lot of Gabos. I mean, they're still on the board. And 1 point, I guess I'll say the King, because you did bring back that one card like 3 times.
Alright, I'm gonna give my 2 points. It's gotta go to the goblins. They were everywhere. The 1 point is very much closer though between Jushi and the counter dragons. There was a bunch of countering going on both sides of the definition. Yeah, I guess I'll give it to Jushi this time. I feel like the last time it was a toss up between you two, I gave it to Aestus, so I'll give it to Jushi this time.
Let's go. I think we're also going to the goblins, and then we'll go with point to the big dragons. Big dragon. Let's take it to chat. Obviously, egg.
Looks like egg and also phoenixes.
Oh, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. Well, that takes us to the last category, the Juan T. Malley song, starting with G-Man.
Ooh wee. I think your original mill thing did a lot of work. So I'm gonna give it to
Dreamborn.
that. And Kink's death touchy making thing I feel like was a big influencer also. So I'll give that the runner up.
All right, let's go 2 points to what specifically were you using for your recursion, Kink? Like, which card was it that did that?
There was a couple, but like Arc Priest of Shadows does to the battlefield, and then I used the Grave Robber to get it back to my hand and do it again.
That's fair. Archpriest of Shadows is a pretty good UND Malison. He got some work in. And I have to give the other one to the Mountain Walk, because but the Mountain Walk goblins did most of the work to getting Kink within lethal range for me, so I'll definitely give that the second point.
Woo!
Mountain
Sorry,
Mall Goblin.
sneezing my face off.
Yep, be like that.
We're going to give our 2 points for Juan T. Malison. It's obviously the Orzhov Abacus. That card is a classic Juan T. Malison, and it definitely put in work here again.
Classic.
The one card, the 1 point for the 1 point Juan T. Malison. I'm gonna give it to Surveyor Scope. That's a classic, and it really put in work this game.
Classic Juan T. Malley song.
Didn't it get him 3 lands? I'm pretty sure 3.
Yeah, baby.
That's a fucking full Monty Donald Duck fucking Surveyor Scope. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep. Well, I'm definitely going to the Advocist also. Definitely felt like I was being goaded even though I wasn't. And then we're going to go 1 to the Arc Priest because, yeah, like I said, just as everything that deck wants. It's like you get Death Touch, you get something out of your graveyard to trigger your commander. Like, oh my god. It's so good.
And it definitely looks like chat is agreeing the Orzhov Advocist is a Juan T. Malison.
Definitely put some work in.
It's just too good to pass up, especially for, like, again, I want my commander to be big to do big damage. So in my mind, I was like, well, I could just take these counters from Aestus and hit him in the face with my commander ability later, you know?
No, that's a perfectly valid strategy. It's not gold if you can opt out. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
It just feels like it.
It just feels like it sometimes, you know.
Well, it is a pretty tight spread. Last place, coming up the rear, we got G-Man with 18. Just getting snuffed out a little bit early, you know. But only right ahead of him with 19, we got Aestus. Second place runner-up with 21. It's going to go to Vo, which means Mr. PTW Kink is winning the game with 22.
A
Whoopie-doo.
4-point spread between first
4-point
and last.
spread, yeah.
I feel like I should be the point for guessing that it was going to be so close.
Bonus
That's crazy.
point.
That's kind of nuts.
Yeah, that's why I was
Don't
like,
have
wow,
to feel
this is
bad
actually
about last, damn.
so tight.
Right.
Wow.
That's a good game. That was a really good game.
Kink really pulling it out with the theme and valuable card points for that Arc Priest.
Arc Priest good.
Really good. Like, generically, I think pretty good, but in that deck, oh my god, good.
Well, how does that affect the league standings?
Yes, sir. We still got Wiz and Def out in first and second. Third, still very, very close We could break it down by decimals. We got Vo with 23 points, Vinyl with 22 and 3/4 points, and Asus with 22.5 points. So all grouped right around 22. Then we got Kink with 21, coming up through here, Gmail 19.
Woohoo!
Man, I need a
Whoop-a-doo!
solid breakout game, man.
This is going to be straight up bonus star season because the middle of the pack is entirely on top of each other.
And not far off of first.
Yeah, and really not super far behind first.
The
I
points
want
are
my
definitely
playmat, damn
tight.
it.
3 or 4 points behind first. I mean, Wiz is definitely looking like a front runner at the moment.
Well, there's always bonus stars.
Yeah,
They make my butt pucker a little bit.
this is definitely going to be an interesting season once we get to the end of it.
And don't forget the negative bonus stars.
Negative bonus stars. We haven't come up
What
with
are
any yet,
those?
but doesn't mean they are,
Yeah,
won't
nobody
happen.
told me about anything like that.
I've just taken to saying random bullshit now to keep you all on your toes.
Like this video and subscribe to the PTW YouTube channel to see more content and to find out when our new videos release.
Follow the PTW Twitch channel and subscribe for ad-free viewing.
Don't forget to follow that Facebook and that Twitter to keep up with all the good news.
Be sure to follow us on TikTok, and also don't forget to check out the new merch store. Best way to support the PTW crew and get cool shit at the same time. Thank you all for watching. Peace.
I have really nice nails.